Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you stopped by. So for today's video I want to create this really blown out colorful look. It kind of gives me 90s vibe, aqua vibe, I don't know. But if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So I start off by taking this light green shade from the Morphe 35B palette. I'm gonna use that palette for the whole eye look, so you only need one palette. So I start off by just packing that shade into my crease, just really packing it in so you get this nice color payoff. And then I'm softly blending out the edges, just trying to blend on top of the shade and not dragging it down or too much up. Moving on to this dark green shade, more forest green, I'm just packing that in a little bit lower than the light green shade. And I'm focusing this more on the inner part of my eye, not taking it too far out. And again, just softly blending that out, trying to create a nice transition from the light green to the dark green, and not blending it too much out, so you have this nice color. Moving on to the light blue shade, and I'm keeping this on the outer part of my eye, not taking it too far in. So I'm just packing that into my crease, over and over again, so I get the color payoff that I want. And I'm also taking this onto my lid as well, and again softly blending that out. So yeah, but you have to apply this color a few times just to get like a really nice light blue shade. So that's what I'm doing, just packing that on, because when you blend, the color can sometimes fade a little bit, so just keep packing it on and blending out. And just try to also blend it a little bit into the green shade, so you have this nice transition from green to blue. Then I move on to the dark blue shade, and I'm basically doing the same thing as I did with the light blue shade, just keeping this a little bit lower in the crease and also packing it on my lid as well. So just keep packing it on so you get the color payoff that you want. And then softly blending it out, trying to create the transition as I said. So it goes from light to dark, and also blending that on my lid as well. Then I move on to this green, light green shimmer shade, just spraying that with some setting spray. And this is a good method to get shimmer shades to become really like sparkly and just pop a little bit more. And then I move on to this light blue shade, focusing more on the middle part of my lid. The green I was keeping more on the inner part of my lid. And then I'm just mixing these two together, so just go in with the blue and with the green and just go over each other, just to blend those really together. And then I take the same dark blue shade that I used before, just mixing it with a little bit of black, and I'm trying to pack this on to my outer V, but also dragging it a little bit onto my lash line as well, to create a nice shadow on the lash line. So just packing that on and also softly blending it out, so there is no harsh line or anything like that, just a nice transition from green to blue to black, so yeah. And then I go in with the NYX Slide On Glide On eyeliner in jet black, just tight lining. And for mascara I'm using the Total, I don't know what it was called, but it's from Maybelline. And I'm just putting that on my top lashes. Then I go back in with the light blue shade that I used on my top lid, just really packing that onto my lower lash line and softly blending it out. So just keep applying and keep blending to get the color payoff that you want, but you also want it to be really blended as well. And then I'm just dragging these colors together on the outer part of my eye, making it really smoky and blown out. And then I take the light green shade again, the shimmer shade, and I'm just packing that on my inner part of my lower lash line as well as in my tear duct. And then I take this yellow shade, sparkly glittery yellow shade, and just packing that into my tear duct as well. And just to connect everything together, I go in with this blue eyeliner from NYX as well, and also coating my bottom lashes with the same mascara. Then I go in with this lipstick, just applying that to my lips, and I want to use this pale nude lipstick just to create like a base. And yeah, I have really crusty lips, so ignore that, but yeah, using this as a base for the shimmers. I'm gonna use this light pink and purple shade, and I'm taking that light pink shade and just pressing that onto the middle part of my lips, on top and on bottom. And I'm taking that darker purple shade and just placing that on the outer corners of my lips, and just mixing those together. Moving on to highlighter, I'm using the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter and just really packing that onto my cheekbones. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. If you do, please let me know. Comment down below, thumbs up the video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I will hope to see you in my next video.